Jason in Nebraska. Hi, Jace. What's on your mind?
Hey, Danny and Ants. Love you guys. I got a worst, a best, and a bester. The worst is the XFL, not because of the product. I've watched, from what I've watched, it's been pretty exciting. But I don't think it can steal the eyeballs from every other sports. Ratings are down again, but hopefully it does something. But my best is yesterday, USA versus Cuba. The first baseman, Yader Drake, I think it's the 8th inning. He makes a Willie Mays-esque catch. It's quite amazing. You should check it out.
Okay.
And then my bester is USA versus Venezuela. I just have to give props to whoever produced that game, because every time Venezuela scored or a commercial break, they would pan out to the crowd, and it was beautiful. Swing.
All right. Thank you, Jason. Yeah. I don't know why that they wait, every 3 years to play this?
I think it's 4.
4 years?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big deal. It's a true World Series to these countries. When you look at the World Cup, that's what this is. And, not as established, obviously, as the World Cup, but what it means, Japan, the ratings for this in Japan are unbelievable. And I'm sure it is in some of these other countries to play against the United States, but you're playing for your country and how big that is. Although Big Papi was trying to defend Dominican Republic for their loss to Puerto Rico, he said, well, if this was in June, that they would have been ready to play, but they're not ready to play in March. Okay, Papi.
So Puerto Rico is?
Yeah,
is there a different climate there?
Apparently, Puerto Rico is always prepared. They're more prepared in March than the DR would be in June. Aye, Papi. After a 3-year gap between the first 2 installments of the WBC, now it's every 4 years. But I don't understand if it brings that much interest and you want to expand your markets and you want to go around the world there. It's a great way to do that. I know that not everybody is on board with this, with players interrupting spring training to be able to play. We've had a couple of injuries. Altuve broke his thumb. Diaz ended up, blowing out his knee. So I get that, but still the interest that you have. And for the most part, it's been a pretty good couple of months here for Major League Baseball. Yeah, Paul?
Could Major League Baseball ever become, and they want growth, they'd probably be one of the easier sports to do, make it a worldwide sport. Imagine there was an American division, a Latin American division, an Asian division, and if you put together one more, a European division, which would be hampered because they don't have the history there. Yeah. But if you put together 4 around the world, and all of a sudden our World Series became
a World Series.
Yeah, but we would have ours and then the World Series, and we could host it and make it round robin. Why not? It's almost like the WBC is, but imagine like the Dodgers would go on behalf of America to face the best team in Japan, and that's actually the World Series.